What's going on YouTube? Welcome to part 3 of my tutorial on how to get a KEM Strike easily, and today we're going to be looking at Tremor, specifically in this area on both the first and second floors. Now before I begin, let me just say, man, this is one of my most favorite maps and probably the easiest for me to get KEM Strikes on. I've gotten about 3 of them on here, and after you master this strategy, you should be able to get your KEM Strike, and this strategy is actually pretty straightforward and simple if you ask me. And this strategy works best on free-for-all because it'll be so much easier to hear enemy footsteps, man. You better run that amplify, people. Run that amplify. And if you're interested in finding out what class setup I've used to get KEM Strikes with, and I'll say this again, you don't have to use what I use. Use whatever you're comfortable with. But if you are interested, click the video on the screen. Maybe, if you haven't tried my setup, give it a try. Maybe it'll work out for you. So anyways, let's begin. So the first thing I want to go over with you guys is the spawn points that you want to pay attention to. And we've got one here, one here, one here, and one here. Now I don't want to call it spawn trapping, so we'll call it spawn controlling. And that's what's basically going on here. This is going to be the meat of this strategy. It's what's crucial and what makes this map so easy to get chems on. And of course, you're still going to have to be aware of your surroundings for players who are looking to flank you. So you gotta be ready for that. Yeah, anyways, yeah, so what I typically do before I make a turn on every corner is that I'm always aiming down my sights to be ready for unexpected enemies, and using everything I can as for cover and protection, like the bookshelf, or you want to also stand far inside the buildings, and not too far out. You don't want to stick your body out. I'm already pointed in the direction of the spawn points as well, and this also goes for when you go up the stairs or down the stairs. There might be an enemy camping in the corners, waiting for you to pass by because they know what you're up to, so you better check those corners, man. So first I get a kill, then move on to a different area so the enemy won't find me in the same spot. Just like in my Octane strategy, we're basically outsmarting the enemy and playing tricks with their minds. So check the other spawn points while you're upstairs, and then you move on to the entry points. Check those entry points. If no one's there, then you go back. You're basically running a full circle, checking everything constantly, and trust me, people will be appearing. Like I said, we're basically in the middle of all of these spawn points, so there will be people to kill. If you're quick and alert and maintain every entry point, there shouldn't be any reason why an enemy would be able to flank you. And anticipate your enemy's movement and let them come to you. You don't have to like rush so much. You gotta slow things down, and if you can hear an enemy upstairs, just wait for them to come down and then take them out. Or if you feel confident, you can sneak up on them and kill them. And as I've said before, when you get to 15 to 20 kill streaks, things are going to be much more difficult because they're going to be looking for you. I've had this guy who claimed to be part of the Optic clan, and he told everybody in the lobby to kill me so I don't get my KEM Strike. But hey, even if they knew where I was and how close I was to dropping a KEM Strike, I still got the KEM because I was running my strategy proficiently. I was making the right decisions. I was timing everything perfectly, listening for footsteps. And Soundwhoring is the best thing you could ever do to detect when enemies are around. And if you don't have headphones, just turn your TV volume all the way up and it works just the same. And like I said, it really depends. When you're running these strategies, you kind of just gotta freestyle it. You kind of gotta go with the flow of the game. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm telling you, oh, you gotta go here and then you gotta go there, like, yes, it's true, but you also gotta be aware of what's going on in the game. Use your brain, play smart. So I really hope you guys learned something today. Like I said, this strategy is super simple, straightforward, so basic. Leave comments if you have any questions, or tell me how your experience went when you tried to do this strategy, and I'll try and help you out. So yeah, that's all I got for you today. Be on the lookout for the full gameplay. I'm about to post the full gameplay Road to KEM Strike on Tremor. Alright guys, this is Turbo Man. I'm out. Peace. Come on.